It's like pause or whatever.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? How everybody doing up there? Today I'm here with my man Jack Lyons. How you feeling, Jack?
Hey, what's going on?
Another day, another dollar. We out here hustling. And, today's topic, we decided to talk about Jay-Z and Rock Nation and everything about just what he does as a rapper and how he's he's so versatile. He changes up in so many different ways. What you got to say, Jay?
I mean, if anything, he's one of the greatest radio commercial rappers of all time. If anything, I mean, he made history literally. He basically, came out in the late '90s and just showed that there are rappers that do good freestyles and just and they are lyrical and that are just all a good they are just good American rappers. He's just a good American rapper. He's been out for like before like the late '90s. Ever since he's been out like in the really when he came out with his mentor Jazzo, he basically showed that he was from Brooklyn, Marcy Projects, and he literally just brought you his own style, and now he's bringing you his own swag.
Out of all the different projects and mixtapes, albums, and everything that Jay-Z done, which one really grabbed your attention? Are there any certain songs that really got your attention?
Um, Pretty much when he did the more money, more cash, more clothes with DMX and Myth Blink. That was off the Hard Knock Life album. Um, Pretty much when he came out in 2001 with the Blueprint. Well, really, my my favorite Blueprint album by him is like the second one, the Blueprint, the Gift and the Curse, Blueprint 2. That's like my favorite album by him. Because it's just like real good commercial songs. He's proved that you can basically, I guess, be hardcore and be commercial at the same time. If anything, he's just a good American rapper.
Jay-Z is a businessman too.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, it's undescribable. From the whole Rockefeller empire. To basically the 40/40 Club. He's just proved that you can definitely be, just a great person with your ideas. You don't have to be like, just one person. You can just basically have all types of swag. That's what Jay-Z represents as swag.
Yeah, and he's killing the game, whether it's music or just like what you said, him being a businessman.
He has the Brooklyn
He has
Nets.
the Brooklyn Nets. He has KD, Kevin Durant is one of his the people that he's the agent for. You heard Skylar Diggins, the girl that plays basketball. She
Yeah.
shot. He's got Robinson Cano. He signed a contract for 41 million going over to Seattle. So Jay-Z knows how to get the good business people and take their money and make even more money.
If anything, a lot of people thought he was an entertainer, but to be honest with you, he was more of a businessman. He just knew. If anything, when it comes to Jay Z, he just has a type of way of he just has a type of way of knowing what's real good, what sells. Whether if it be music, clothes, sports. He just has a type of way of knowing what's good.
And I think coming up in Brooklyn, he learned like you gotta watch your back, but not also at the same time, you want to get out, get the money, you gotta hustle hard.
Yeah, if anything, everybody has to understand he's not in the Illuminati. He's a hustler. If anything, he's just trying to get to the pyramid.
Yeah, and that brings us up to Jay Z's first big hit. Jay Z and Mary J. Blige. How you feel about that song?
Oh man, it was crazy. It came like that was like I remember that was really off the Reasonable Doubt album. If anything, that was just basically telling you who he was, because a lot of people have to understand this situation. The greatest albums aren't the best selling. You know, if anything, Reasonable Doubt was one of the greatest albums of all time. It wasn't a good selling album, but if anything, some of the greatest selling albums, tell you the situations about that artist. And if anything, Jay Z, just by him being a rapper, and he's made this rap an art form. He's done it, in any type of way without having to be somebody else. He can just be him, and he's happy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Take a look. We have a little video right here. The song with Jay Z
Uh,
and Mary J. Blige. Can you break the song down for me a little bit, Jack?
oh yeah, sure. Let me see it. I'm sorry. Okay. It's not showing on my. It's not showing on my. No. Well, basically, Jay Z, when he came out with that song off the Reasonable Doubt album, he was just showing you that he's a hustler. And you can't knock his hustle. He says he's the type of person that says everybody has their own way of making the situation better. And he felt like every day how he can make his life better was just hustle. And the anything, he basically brought Mary J. Blige, who's one of the greatest R&B singers of all time. If anything, he showed you the hustler side from a man's point of view and from a woman's point of view. So if anything, just basically Jay Z is just the ultimate hustler. He's showed us all how to hustle. Regardless whether if you're in corporate America, middle America, he's just the all main point. He's just the all a good round hustler.
Yeah, and that's all Jay Z did. Get the money.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
we'll take a quick break for a second and we'll get you for a little sports from Jay.
Okay, thank you. Mine's is too.
All right, now hold up and say it over one more time. Jack, what? This is Reggie Coleman, and this is your way. Right now it's 72 degrees outside of Chicago. It's a lovely day to be downtown, stay with your girlfriend, your wife, kids. Tonight it's going to be a low 63, but still, if man, you can still go outside and have a good time. Tomorrow it's going to get hot, 81, so it'll be hot out. For the short stuff, this is Reggie Coleman, and this was your weather. Stay crazy out there, everybody. Yo, what up, it's your man Jack Lyons, and this is your story for today. Thursday, the city of Chicago announced 66 school vendors that signed up to take part in the 2014 Taste of Chicago. Each year, the Taste of Chicago highlights the city's diverse culinary scene. This year, the event featured six more vendors than in 2013. One of the vendors joining the lineup will be Mariano. We are thrilled to welcome Mariano as part of the Taste of Chicago this year. He said Michelle T-Bone, Commissioner of the Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events. This partnership is an ideal complement to our goal of presenting an array of high-quality Chicago vendors. According to a press conference release from the city, 13 pop-up restaurants take part in the Taste of Chicago, along with 17 food trucks, some which include Giordano's Pizza, Chicago Cupcake, Harold's Chicken. All right, thanks for having me on the show today, Jack. Is there anything you want to tell the people about why you think Jay Z is the best? Close us out real quick.
If anything, I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, which I do every day. He's just a good all around American hustler. He just teaches, every individual, how to hustle. He really does. Really does.
And that's what we out here hustling, getting money, better than ourselves, working every day, grinding. Yeah. All right, thanks for having me on the show today, Jack. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Keep it up and stay tuned with me and Jack. Get cracking all the time.
Thanks a lot for having me. Have a nice day. Bye.